Ladies and gentlemen, so everybody been talking about that video with Marvin Sapp. He played Teddy Pendergrass on the pulpit. He told the people to close the door. You understand? He didn't say lock the door. He said close the door. And, he told the people in the church, I'm challenging all of y'all. It's 1,000 of us in here, 1,000 people online. Everybody give $20. We have $40,000. Now, I don't know what the $40,000 was for. I don't know all of that. I just know that a lot of people were critical without getting the full context, the full scope of what was going on. You know what I mean? Now, there's some churches that collect money and they do good things in the church. You understand? We need to see more churches doing actual good things. You understand? Every time you turn around, and I'm not accusing Marvin Sapp of this, but every time you turn around, these churches, preachers are always asking folk for money. Every time the church need money, they come to the people. But when the people need money, y'all tell them to go to God. I always think something wrong with that. You understand? Why don't you pray to the same God that you asking them people to pray to? Because you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? People come to church. Sometimes people come to church with their last little bit of money. You know what I mean? They last a little bit. There's people out here that, that they make a little too much money to be on Section 8. So they not getting government assistance, you know what I mean? But they not making enough money to survive day to day. Believe it or not, that's a real thing. It's folks out here that will write a bad check intentionally at the grocery store, knowing that that check gonna bounce about 3 to 5 business days later. But they like, I need to get some groceries for these kids. That's a real thing. You never know what people are going through, man. So, and I'm not accusing Marvin Sapp of none of this. You know what I mean? Like I said, we don't know the full context of the video, but also, you also have people who are very easily, they easily get frustrated with some of these, clergy members. You know what I'm saying? Because for so long, people have been taking advantage of people who don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you may see the pastor say, well, you got to sow a seed and you got to give a blessing. You got to bless to be blessed and all that other kind of stuff. And then now your ass out here driving luxury cars, living in a mansion and doing all that, offer poor people money. But y'all never get together and have something where people who are poor or just live day to day, have regular jobs, you ever sit down and say, hey, look, we're having financial literacy classes at the church so you can understand money better. We're going to teach you how to buy property. We're going to teach you the difference between stocks and bonds. We're going to make sure that you understand finances better. That way you can be a better giver and you can live better. You can enjoy the quality of your life. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. If you got enough about you to ask people for some money, then maybe you should have enough about you to teach people about some money. And like I said, I'm not accusing Marvin Sapp of anything. I done said that repeatedly. I'm just saying the church in general is a place where a lot of people get taken advantage of. They do. A lot of people get taken. You guilt tripping people into spending money, and these folk like be off. And Big Mama and them just as responsible for that mess as anybody else. Your ass barely got anything in this refrigerator. You talking about we want to make sure the pastor got a nice car. The hell with pastor. Your ass walking. You on the bus trying to make sure he got a nice car. Hell with pastor. Pastor need to get his ass a Honda like everybody else. They say stuff like, oh, it costs to be up here. Well, if it costs to be up there and if you can't afford that cost, then get your ass from down there. That's how that works.